bump on his head. Do you know what that was?
No, he had that taken off just before he left for Europe. He went to. He said he had a condition. He thought it was his tooth. He had very good set of teeth, and he went to a dentist. And the dentist noticed that. He thought it was caused from that, but they never said what it was. At least he didn't tell us.
Did it bother him having it?
No, I don't think so.
No, it didn't hurt him either.
He just wanted it removed.
No, he didn't want it removed. He said he went and he was very comical about it. He said he went. They took him to this clinic in Columbia, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Columbia Hospital, one of those. And they took him to this clinic, and he said before he knew it, the doctor had him on the table and told him it had to come out, and it was out. And I have a sister in New York, and she tried to get him to rest, come over to her home and rest after that was done, and he said, "Oh, it wasn't nothing." He kept on working.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's really beautiful to hear this things that nobody knew before.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
So, but we just feel he's gone, but he lives. He was our only son, only child.
That's your only child.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I like what you would call soft music, sweet music, Some jazz. We didn't know whether he was or whether he wasn't, because he never, if he didn't work, he wouldn't say. We never knew whether he wasn't working or not. He wouldn't tell us.
We could always tell when he's working, when he called in the morning, 3:30 and 4. I said, "Fella," he said, "Pop, what are you doing?" He said, "What do you think I'm doing?" I said, what are you doing at this time in the morning for? Just get off from work. So.
well, if he wasn't working, he'd probably be going closer.
That's right. All right. And I even had the car washed when I give it to her. See, it is nice and clean in New York. Had the oil change and everything. Just cost me $25. Completely in New York.
The whole trip for
The whole
gasoline.
trip. And I drove my Ford back there. It cost me $100 one way.
Well, that was probably the gas was a lot cheaper.
Well, you guess it was cheaper, but still it.
At that time, and they called and wanted to do it, and he told them he couldn't do it because I was there, and he didn't have time for them to spend no day with him.
Do you know who did that?
I don't even know who did it. He said I was there, and we had things to do. He didn't have time for anybody to come and spend the day with him. Because whenever I was there, he was always taking me places, and we'd go around together. One.
Dolphy does good. Doesn't really say.
The first one he did was Outward Bound. I don't know what, it must have been 59. Because that was the first one he did with Prestige.
Was he pretty excited about that? Was that a really big thing in his life?
He never, we never knew because he didn't, just about. Because the record company would send him one, you see. And when they did that thing for war bonds, when he was in junior high, I believe it was, he would buy the records and play them and copy off, write all the parts for the band. Did Mr. Ross go to bed?
No, he thought it was 9 o'clock.
Oh, you turned the television off?
No, it's the
Okay.
it's a
Recordings they did with Roy Porter.
Is it only the one side?
I don't know if it's only one side or what.
I mean, it's only one side of this.
Yeah.
maybe Europe. I would like to. Letters from people all over Europe. It was great about his music over there. And he did in Japan.
Did you go to Japan?
He didn't
He
go-
was going to Japan.
He had a contract to go there when he died. As I say, he was just about 5 years that he really was on the scene and just getting to be well known and popular.
That wasn't very long.
No.
He started to have some success in '64, and
Yes. Yeah.
I read that he wrote for some other people to come over to join.
Yeah. And he did Mangus' tour first, and then started his tour,
You remember there for 6 months or so.
because he had enough contracts all in France, in Paris, and everywhere. He did the Norway, the Oslo concert in Paris, and he had just gone to Berlin, and that was his first night.